Hey everyone, Alpha Eagle here again. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and may God bless you all. Well, the cancel mob at the Fandom Initiative are at it again. Their token queer Eric attacked actor Chance Perdomo over innocuous tweets. They don't seem to see the irony that when they say that it's wrong when other YouTubers criticize anti-male sexist actresses like Brie Larson and Rachel Ziegler, but it's okay when they try to cancel actresses like Gina Carano. Anyway, Eric made a video titled Gen V Star Engaged in Transphobic Misogynistic Content, and that's the video we will be going over today. As usual, I have nothing against Eric, and I will put a link to his full video in the description for context. Also, don't go after him. Let's begin.
Actor Chance Perdomo is under fire on social media after users discover that he follows a lot of misogynistic, transphobic, racist incel pages on Instagram, as well as supporting Andrew Tate, Johnny Depp, and anti-vax agenda on X. Yes, X. What I like to call the alleyway of the internet. Social media was a mistake. The experiment's over. It's a mistake. If you're a celebrity in 2023 and you are an awful person, stay off social media. Just do us all a favor and don't even have a social media page. Just don't.
So immediately, Eric is demanding censorship. He's allowed to say what he wants on social media, but he's going to tell you to shut up if you have wrongthink, and he's the arbiter of who is an awful person and who is not. Also notice how the left wing now hate X, but when it used to be Twitter, they loved it. But as soon as Twitter got slightly better and allows a tiny bit of free speech, then they hate it. Media will never actually have free speech until legal speech is the standard. So-called misogynistic, transphobic, racist, incel, anti-vax tweets.
Right-wing savages sounds great here. It says here, if you think an 18-year-old is too young to own a rifle, but a 16-year-old is mature enough to vote, a 14-year-old is old enough to get an A without parental consent, and a 3-year-old is mature enough to decide their own gender, then you are the problem.
Based. First off, when he says A, he means baby murder. Now, what's so misogynistic, transphobic, racist, incel, or anti-vax about this tweet? What's wrong with this tweet exactly? Does Eric think that 18-year-olds shouldn't own a rifle? Back in the 50s, gun safety was taught in grade school. They should bring that back, by the way. If a young man is taught to handle a gun correctly in school, they will be less likely to injure themselves or others. Does Eric think a 16-year-old should vote? A 16-year-old's brain hasn't even developed yet. Does Eric think that a 14-year-old girl should be able to murder her own baby without parents' consent? Does Eric think that a 3-year-old should be able to choose their own gender? At 3 years old, I couldn't even read or tie my shoe. How can they pick their own gender? Frankly, not even an adult can choose their own gender. God chooses your gender. You can't pick it. You are either a male or a female, and if you don't like it, tough, that's who you are. There's nothing wrong with that tweet. It's all common sense.
Find yourself a wife who dreams of this, not this. Literally, like you're just there to make a baby.
Again, what's wrong with this? Wanting a traditional wife is bad for some reason? Having children is wrong? Isn't it a good thing to find a woman who shares your values and interests? This meme isn't telling women that they have to have a baby. This meme isn't for women at all. This is giving advice to men to help them find a woman who wants to have a family with them. What's wrong with that? Women are God's most beautiful creation, and they have a very important biological role in the survival of the human species. The human race could not exist without women. Every human on earth was birthed by woman. That's why women are so essential to our society. Without women, we would all die. This meme is not telling women to have babies. This meme is thanking women for giving us life. And that's not to minimize the role of men. Men are equally important to life. The left often forgets these facts of life. Continuing.
Here we go. Right-wing savages. I've had like 5 A's. I'll start a family when I'm ready. I feel so empowered. My body is a temple. Yeah, an Aztec temple. Seems kind of weird.
What's weird about it? It's called a joke. The woman on the left is bragging about murdering her babies, and the woman on the right is comparing her to the Aztecs, who would perform human sacrifices. It's a pretty apt and funny comparison.
High value women. This is so fucked up. Doesn't dress slutty, never drunk in public, maintains her body fat, appreciates normal men, eats clean 80. What kind of fucking perception is this of women? This is fucking awful. I hate this. Like, there are not enough high value men to even expect women to give a shit about these things just to get the male gaze.
Again, what's wrong with this? Does Eric think that women should dress slutty? Does Eric think that women should get drunk in public? Is being drunk in public a good thing to him? Is there something wrong with being healthy and maintaining your body fat? What's wrong with appreciating normal men? What's wrong with eating clean and staying healthy? Bad thing about these tweets.
Me, after setting my son up with a trade calf Latina gym girl who wants to live off the grid and have 8 kids. What does trade calf mean? Oh, it's traditional Catholicism, though it typically just means a traditional Catholic. What? Really? This whole section of the internet is just weird as fuck.
First, it's pronounced traditional Catholicism. Now, I'm not Catholic myself, but I don't see anything wrong with a Catholic man wanting a traditional Catholic wife. But Eric somehow thinks this is weird. What makes it weird?
Jimmy Kimmel, healthcare is a right, Jimmy Kimmel, unless you're unvaccinated. Okay.
It's another joke pointing out Jimmy Kimmel's hypocrisy about the jab. That's it. I'm still waiting for all these so-called misogynistic, transphobic, racist, incel, anti-vax tweets he promised. I don't see any of them. Fortunately, the actor cucked and made an apology. Never apologize to these left-wing nuts. I learned that the hard way. They are insatiable and will never be satisfied. Actor blamed it on someone who managed his Twitter. Now, let's see what Eric had to say.
Okay, so this doesn't look good, right? This looks really bad. I'm going to say this smells sort of like an excuse. I'm sorry, I don't totally buy this. However, I'm not about just, outright canceling people. I like to see accountability. And
he's not about outright canceling people. Well, how merciful of him. But he is in favor of cancel culture. How about we just stop canceling people altogether?
He does after they're held accountable. So if he, in fact, takes this information and decides that they want to be better about it, they want to move forward and try and not engage in this kind of stuff, I'm good with that. But this apology doesn't refute that stuff enough. It's basically like, I was not responsible and it's not my viewpoints. But my dude, there was a lot of shit in there that's really bad. You need to do more than this. This is like base level stuff. This is not enough.
See? As I said, apologizing is never enough for these people. Again, I have recent experience with this. They want you to bend your knee and obey them. They will accept nothing less than total obedience. By the way, the actor had absolutely nothing to apologize for. That's about it for this video. I'm Alpha Eagle. God bless you for watching. God bless America. And I pray that Eric stops trying to cancel people.